Hey guys, welcome back to the ThePichuBros, and I am excited because today we are taking on Awkward Arca for the WSS Week 1 match. So us, the Adelaide Aggrons, up against the Victorian Vikavolts. Now his team is pretty scary, as you saw if you saw the team builder, and my team, you know, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty, I would say it's a bit like, I don't know, it's a bit. I haven't really used the bulky team in a while, so it's going to be very interesting. Usually, usually my worst games are the Week 1 games. I've lost I'm pretty sure every season of Week 1 of WSS, except maybe one. It's crazy. I'll do really well throughout the whole season, but for some reason Week 1, I think it's just goes to Week 1 games. Maybe I'm just not used to the team. Maybe I don't know, just didn't prep hard enough for Week 1. But usually it's my hardest game. So let's try and get this dub because I want to start the season strong. So without further ado, I'm gonna send my boy the challenge, and hopefully, yeah, we'll come back to when we're connected. Alright, so we have reconnected with our opponent, and he brought a very interesting team. Oh my lord! So he's got the Razorade, the Tornadus T, the Rhyperia, Greninja Protein, Scizor, Mega, and the UXC. Oh my god, if I just brought the Volcarona, oh my lord, he does not bring the Guja, so the AV is not there. His Lantern isn't there either, so that's amazing. Okay, so this is going to be a very tough battle. Without the Volcarona, this is going to be very tough. His Roserade is going to probably destroy me. It's going to be very hard to beat this team. With the Scizor there, my Aggron set is definitely lackluster. Without the Fire Punch, the Scizor's gonna wall me. Alright, so looking at his team, who's the best lead? His best lead, his whole team, half his team has U-turn. That's crazy. Who could have U-turn? So okay, analyzing his team, I'm thinking we're gonna lead maybe. It's so hard. He has two amazing leads, Greninja or Taunty. To be honest, I'm feeling like a maybe UXC lead. No, he would just lead Scizor, surely. Against my team, there's nothing a Scizor wouldn't lead with. Surely you lead... Because you don't need... Oh, but I could lead... Say I lead Gliscopod, he could lead Greninja, you'd be forced to switch out. If he leads Taunty, I'm in a bad position. He'll probably just U-turn after that as well. If I lead Mew, he just U-turns. If I lead... I'm not leading Florges. My best lead... Yeah, because if he leads someone T and I lead Aggron, he just U-turns and goes into Scizor. At that point, I have to set up Rock, so I have to switch out. Okay. Aggron's sounding a little bit better. I'm thinking maybe I lead Garchomp. But Garchomp can't really do much to Greninja if Greninja comes out. Okay, this is a tough battle. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty interesting. If he leads Scizor, I lead Garchomp, then ISD, because he will switch out to UXC. I probably could hit him with a Stonium Z at that point. But then it's kind of a waste. Does not bring the Aromatisse, so Dragonium Z Garchomp would have been fire. This is going to be a tough battle. Okay, let's go. His lead. Who is his going to lead? I want to Mega Evolve anyway. I think it's important to get my Mega Evolve. So I'm going to predict a Twenty lead and lead with my Adelaide. If he leads UXC, I'm just going to get Rocks up anyway. So I think that's what we have to do. So he leads with the Greninja. Okay, that's actually not too bad because Greninja can't. Let me just check his Megas. So his Megas. No, I mean his Z's UXC Blaziken Lantern. No Z. He could easily be a Z Memento on UXC. I have to watch out for that. He could hit me with a Dark Pulse. Sorry if I calc too much, but I'm just gonna check to see how much Dark Pulse does again, just so I don't throw away my Aggron. Okay, so Iron Head's going to do about 50%. His Hydro Pump's going to do 50%. Okay, so that's not too great. That's if he's Life Orb. I could just Iron Head. He could easily just go Scizor. He could U-turn. Yeah, he could U-turn, go Scizor. I feel like it's never a misplay to set up Rocks, in this situation. He's got a lot of Rock Wick things, so I'm just gonna hit him with the Stealth Rocks. So he does go for the U-turn, so he's probably gonna go to Scizor, which is fine. I get Rocks up, perfectly fine. Damn, the Volcarona would have been amazing. He could easily be scarfed. I'm watching for that scarf on the Greninja and scarf on the E20. He could also be Scarf Roserade, but I really doubt it. Like, I don't know why you would go Scarf Roserade. He's definitely probably sub Leech Seed. But yeah, so it's gonna be a tough battle. Boy, Adelaide, dude. This is the first time using Mega Aggron. This is gonna be. Actually, no, this is my second time using Mega Aggron. I've wanted to use this Mega for so long. But finally get to use it. Yeah, he does get the Scissor. Oh, can you imagine if I had Fire Punch? Oh my god, that would be the easiest Fire Punch of my life. Could U-turn. What's his Defogger? His Defogger could be Taunty. I doubt it, because Taunty has 4 move slots in Germ. I found that in prep that he probably has Hurricane, U-turn, Sludge Bomb. And I feel like you want knockoff, so I feel like, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it going Garchomp, because if it goes U-turn, I want Garchomp to be full HP. It's not like I have a real amazing switch other than Garchomp, so I'm just gonna go Garchomp. He could just defog as well, actually, which might be pretty alright. He just U-turns. That's perfectly fine. Chip the Sizzle down a little bit, which means he comes in on another 12%. I don't know who would really want to go here. I did want my Garchomp to be a bit more healthy, so that's a bit unfortunate. But oh well, we'll have to see where he goes now. Let me just see if he's a Sizzle, right? How much damage does that do while he's calculating? Let's see. Sizzle, Garchomp. Alright. No, my Garchomp. Shark Boy. Max Def Sizzle U-turn should have done like 33%. U-turn did 33%. Yep, so he's probably max defense. Now, oof. Oh, he sent out the Tornado's T. What do you mean, bro? He sent out Torn T? Is this his Defogger? Is this his Defogger? Why would you send out this thing? Is he trying to bait the Dragonium Z? I feel like I can't risk Garchomp though, like, because then Sizzle just kind of blows me away. I have to scout. I legitimately have to scout. But if I go Adelaide, he goes defog, he just goes to Sizzle. So then I'm stuck in the same position. He seems very good with defog actually. Okay, let me just check. 20. Can he OHKO me with any move right now? Specifically, what if he does have the HP Ice? Because right now I'm thinking, right, he has Hurricane. Hurricane does less than like 57, so I survive. HP Ice does 72 to 85. Oh shit, okay. Stone Edge kills, just straight up kills him. Like, I don't need to Z, but oh, this is important. This is gonna be a tough match. I'm just gonna scout because I feel like I don't need to lose Garchomp straight away, so it's probably important that I do scout here. But who do I scout with? Adelaide. I'm gonna go into my Aggron Mega. Ooh, he goes for the Icy Winds. His Life Orb as well. Ooh, that would have annihilated my Garchomp. Okay, so he's probably outspeeding my Garchomp. I don't know if he's going. He's probably going to U-turn, so there's not much I can do about that. I'm just going to go hope. He could be Defog Scizor. That's fine. If he's Focus Blast, no, I know he's going to. This is why Fire Punch has been so great. I know he's going to go into Scizor, but I can't do anything about it. I'm just going to go Avalanche. If he doesn't U-turn, it confirms Scarf. If he stays in, he just gets annihilated. He's not going to stay in, he's going to go for the Scizor, but I can't do anything if he U-turns, so I can't switch. I can't make a double switch if he U-turns. So I'm just going to have to stay and go Avalanche and hope for like maybe he chokes or goes into like Rhyperior or something. If he doesn't U-turn, I'm going to assume Scarf, because there's no reason you wouldn't just U-turn unless you're not like Scarfed. So yeah, that's why I'm going. That's what I'm going with. So let's see what he does. Best case scenario for me, yeah, he's definitely Scarf then. If he didn't U-turn, okay, nice. That's actually pretty good for me then. He's not keep getting his Scarf off, which is like, why? pretty interested to know why he's not going for the scarf. Wait, that did 16% as well. Wait, Avalanche is 16% to Rhyperior. That's insane. Rhyperior, you should not be taking 15%. You should be, my man should be taking like, oh no, because I didn't damage him. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll just double check anyway, just to see if he's defensive. Because that should have still done like 60. No, that's actually pretty alright damage. He's not. Okay, yeah, he's not max defense. He's just HP. How about HP attack or some stuff like that? Ironhead will do. Let's say he's max attack. Can I survive a hit on my Aggron? 44% I'll take. Ironhead's doing 33. Not enough to 2-shot. Okay. What's my play here? What is my play here? I need Mew to take on the Roserade and... okay. Question is, do I go into my Wish Fish here? Does Alamola even take this well? I'm pretty sure it does, but 34% he does. If he's max attack, he does like 37%. He could just set up rocks, which would be annoying, because it'll make me have to get them away. I feel like I shouldn't take a massive damage. I'm gonna go Wish Fish. He does go for the Earthquake. Does no damage. Okay, so he's probably not max attack. He's probably max def. Probably this probably was his Volcarona counter then. So 30. Yeah, that does about right. 30%. He did the 28. Yeah, he's definitely not. He's definitely max def. So I could knock off here, but I'm actually gonna predict a Roserade switch in and just go straight for the Mew switch in. I think that just makes the most sense. He could also switch in Scizor. There's no way you stay in, take an Earthquake, take a Scald, it's just waste of time, it's stupid. You actually go Scizor. You could easily predict my Flamethrower, so the question is, do I Giga Drain? Predicting a Rhyperior, or do I Volt Switch? There's no way you stay in, take a Flamethrower. Like, you have to know I have Flamethrower, it's so stupid. And I could have Will-O-Wisp as well. I'd be so surprised. He could even just be like a max speed U-turn. I feel like my best play is the Volt Switch. Because then he could try go Mew. Like, he could go Greninja, I mean. So I'm going to go Volt Switch. There's no way you stay in. Come on. You stay. Yeah. I over-predicted. Alright. Unlucky. So now I'm going to go for the... In case he U-turns, what do I go for? What do I go for? I don't need Garchomp full, so I could probably just go Garchomp. I'm actually gonna go Garchomp. He could Roost as well. Interesting. Interesting, okay. So he could predict the Firefang. Okay, Scizor. I'm just gonna go for the Stonium Z if it kills Scizor Mega. So if it kills Scizor Mega, because right now, fellas, we need to be able to kill the Scizor. We over-predicted. We over-predicted pretty hard there, to be honest. I feel like I didn't lose too much just going Flamethrower, which is why I feel like I over-predicted a bit too much. His Taunty's gonna get whittled down by my Flamethrower, Fire Punch. I could just Fire Fang, there's no reason not to really. I already over-predicted, so I might as well just Fire Fang. Okay, Scizor drops. That's what should have happened last time. So that was a misplay. I just pretty much what happened. But the thing is, right, I have Rocks up. So there's no reason for him to really like switch and like I should have just Flamethrowed there. That's like my bad. But I mean I didn't lose too much. Like I guess Garchomp's toxic with a little bit more damage. Like it's pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. I didn't lose to like a whole Pokemon because of it. So now he's gonna go Greninja. Could just easily U-turn. I'm just gonna go for the Florges switch. He could just U-turn, probably go into Roserade. I reckon that's alright on my behalf really. he could easily, because he could just be a coverage set. So he could just predict the. I don't think he would gung shot like straight off the bat. But the thing is, actually, should I go? I could go Alamola. But I think floor just punishes him a bit more. I think floor just punishes him a little bit more. Or maybe I should go for the wish fish. You know what? It's gonna be very interesting. What do I want to do here? You know what? I'm gonna go Alamola because it's a good switch into this, and plus if he U-turns, I get the regenerator back anyway. It's not a huge deal. He can go Roserade now, which would be annoying. But I'll at least let us see. If he's leftovers, he's definitely sub. So I need to switch out. He's not leftovers, so he could just blow me away with a Leaf Storm right now. Actually. A Leaf Storm could easily be coming. Oh, I should be max. Roserade. Alamola, defensive wish fish. So he actually one shots me, but if he's not life orb, he doesn't. But I feel like he didn't show an item, so it could easily be life orb though. If he Giga Drains or Sludge Bombs, it doesn't do much. Giga Drain is 54 to 63. There's no way you can know that I'm a wish fish, but the thing is, right, you could easily sub. That's the problem. The sub is definitely like a problem. I feel like I have a Swallow with Boom Burst. I could have brought Swallow with Boom Burst or Volcarona, so I don't know why you like. It's very iffy. But I do want this I do want this wish fish though. This wish fish is like huge. I'm gonna go Mirror Coat just in case. He actually goes for the Toxic Spikes. Oh shit. Okay, that's a problem. I'm gonna go Aggron because he's gonna go for the Toxic Spikes again. So I'm just gonna go for the Aggron play now. Because he's gonna go Toxic Spikes, yeah. So I can defog them away with Florges, but it's gonna be a lot more annoying now. He made this game a lot harder. So I'm gonna go for the Iron Head now. I think the Iron Head's the best play. Heavy Slam would annihilate him, but unfortunately I do not have that. He's not actually Rocky Helmets. Interesting. He could set up rocks here. The thing is, I've defog on Florges. This is good. This is exactly why I want to defog on Florges. I need Uixie dead though for Happy to go in. So I'm thinking of just staying in and doing as much damage as I can with this, with my Aggron. I can always defog on Rhyperior as well. So that's what I'm gonna probably do. I'm just gonna keep doing damage with Iron Head. I could have predicted that and gone Avalanche. I know this thing is Scarf, so I doubt. I feel like Ironhead's the best play right now. Thinking about it, I could have easily gone Alola, which is probably the better play. Probably was the better play. Because now I'm kind of forced to sack this thing, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to go for the Ironhead. Because if I want Alamola, then this thing, he goes for the Leaf Storm. Okay, interesting. Okay, +2. I think Florges can beat this thing, Roserade at -2, surely. Life Orb. If he's at -2, he does like less than 50%. This is a bad play. This is a bad play. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to defog, right? Because if I send out Mew right now, I get Stealth Rock and Toxic, which is like hugely bad for my team. Hugely bad for my team. I can't use Guzma without Stealth Rocks out. So I'm going to try and get these off. Yep, he's going to go back, probably try and get his rocks back up. I think this is a perfect time to wish. I think, actually, I'm going to go straight into Guzma right now. I'm going to go straight into my Guzma right now, actually. He U-turns. Ah! Oh, good play. Because if I wished there, I could have easily just switched into whatever after. That was a good play. Nice play. But I do still have my first impression, so I can blow away his Roserade, blow away like everything. If he goes Greninja, right, I reckon he's gonna be smart enough and like back out into not Taunty, the Rhyperior. I need to play more with my gut, because that Avalanche I could have easily catch the Taunty off guard, not lost my Aggron, and then still have that for the UXC. But unfortunately I lost that to a misplay. So I'm playing okay, but not like that great, so I'll have to keep my game up. Okay, Roserade. I don't really understand why you send out Roserade when I'm a Golisopod. Do you not expect me to be max attack? Because first impression one-shot you every day of the week. Doesn't matter what set you are, bro. Then why would you send it out now? You've got to be joking me. I need this thing. I can't mess around with Golisopod. I cannot mess around with Golisopod. Who was this rock setter? It was the Rhyperior, wasn't it? No, it was the UXC. What's damage on Rhyperior? 78. Let's check Rhyperior. Rhyperior, Stealth Rock Tank, Aqua Jet 51 to 60. The first impression is 77. Alright, so it's never a misplay to first impression here. Never a misplay to first impression there. A legit two-shot Anymon on his team. And I think Guzma can just win now, low key. I think I can just go to Wish Fish here. Actually, can I? Because then he just U-turns and goes into... I think it makes more sense to go Garchomp here. On the U-turn. Because then it chips him. And then, yeah, I'm going to go Garchomp here. Okay. So use Rock Slide, which is interesting. Now he probably U-turns, which is why I think I switch out here. Remember, I lose this game with misplaying Garchomp, so what I'm thinking is that he could be Scarfed, but I think the Taunty was Scarfed, so I don't know why you would bring a second Scarf, and plus you need coverage, right? So he's not Rocks, he's not Life Orb. He could be Scarf, actually. He's not Life Orb, but I reckon the best play is to stay in though, because this confirms Scarf, right? This confirms Scarf if he's out. So I'm gonna stay in and just click the Earthquake. Yeah, he goes to the Rhyperior. Alright, so that thing could be Scarfed as well, which would be amazing for my team actually. Nothing he can do if I just click Earthquake again. I do lose Garchomp though, which is a pretty big problem. But at this point, I can't really do too much. I don't want him to set up, if he sets up Rocks again, I lose the game nearly. Because I win this game with Guzma. So now I just go into my Guzma and click first impression again. So first impression, just easy first impression. Should one shot with the Life Orb, perfect. Now I can switch out into my Alola, easy. Because this Alola set takes on any Greninja set. He Gunk Shots, predicting. Doesn't do enough, which is perfect. Don't really want to knock off actually, to be honest. I'm just going to, because he can win with coverage actually, so I'm just going to Scold here. Unfortunately, I think I may have to sack Wishfish because I can just win with Happy. I actually avoided the attack. So I'm just gonna go Happy now. I think Happy just wins the game. Just in case, I might click Volt Switch. Actually, no, you know what? He's Scarfed. But let's say he's not Scarfed. I'm just gonna click Flamethrower should do the trick. Okay, he's definitely Scarfed. But Flamethrower would just do the trick anyway. Alright, that's going to be a good game to my boy Awkward Arca. Looks like we're going to take that 3-0. I definitely misplayed with the Aggron a little bit. He just said I might have over-prepped for Volk. I think I don't know. I reckon he had 2 Scarfers, Taunty and the Greninja was Scarfed. Maybe definitely not let Volk set up at all. But I mean, he did bring the Sizzle and Roserade, so it was definitely necessary. And his bulky Rhyperior was annoying. Definitely. Woof. Yeah, I'll take care of the replay, bro. Don't worry. Yeah, I feel like I definitely misplayed a little bit. I don't know. I feel like the plays though, like they were misplays, but they weren't like huge misplays. They were just like kind of inconveniences. The Gliscopod, man. Gliscopod means business. Like, holy crap, this thing like. First impression, one shot. First impression, see you later. Like, what a monster. So, I've really slept on Gliscopod lately and Garchomp. I think those 2 mons are definitely like. I definitely was like, oh no, those ones aren't like great, but nah, these ones like put in the work. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, you too. Good luck, Arca, for the rest of the season. Anyway, so yeah, so this is actually my first live comm. I don't know, like not ever, but in like. I don't know, like 2 years. So yeah, it's very different. I'm just gonna like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like reviewing the live com. I don't mind it. It's actually pretty nice going through all your plays out loud. Like it's just like, should I have Flamethrower? Should I Volt Switch? Kind of just, it's like a self review. It's pretty nice. So I think I'll try to continue doing live com for the rest of the season. But we'll have to see what happens really. Like, obviously I'm an Aussie. As an Australian player, I tend to get pretty bad times to battle. It tend to be really early in the morning, really late at night. So it really depends if people are sleeping around me. If they're not, I'll live com. If they are, then yeah, post com. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks to my boy Arca. We're done. Good luck to you for the rest of the season. This is gonna be a very hype season, so I'm gonna really enjoy it. Anyway, that's enough. I'm rambling. I hate when I ramble at the end. So. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, if you have any, I don't know, just leave a comment down, you know, if you want to chat, we'll have a quick chat. Anyway, that's all for me, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. See ya.